What's going on, guys? Good afternoon, it's Adam from Green Auto Services, and we are once again back out in the van. Now, I've had a call out from an existing customer of mine. He's literally just said, Jag's got a flat tyre, tried to put some air in it, but he can't. So whether or not that's got a great big hole and it's not holding any air, or whether or not there's an issue with the valve, either way we are going to find out. I'm just waiting for the weather to die down. You can probably hear it is chucking it down, but hey ho, it's the industry that I am in. So stay tuned and we will see you when we get to the vehicle.
Here we go, guys. As you can see, we've got a completely flat tyre. Compressor is on. We're going to stick some air in it, but we are going to take the wheel off. Might as well give us a decent look to what we are dealing with. Okay then, here we go, guys. So I have removed the wheel from the vehicle, as you can see. I've already spotted a major problem now, regardless of what caused the initial puncture. This has got to be replaced, purely because if we flip it over very carefully, where the customer has actually driven on it flat, it's actually created a hole straight in the sidewall. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a great big hole. I'll probably stick my finger in there, but I'm not going to, because there are some sharp metal cords in there which will probably tear my finger wide open. But so the original story was the customer was doing an airport run. The tyre went flat on him. For whatever reason, the tyre went flat. Having driven on it such a short distance, has actually just destroyed the tyre, unfortunately. Say internally it's probably destroyed, and the fact that we've now got a great big gaping hole in the sidewall means that this tyre cannot be saved. Okay, the only other bit of information the customer gave to me, which actually makes perfect sense now, is that he was unable to put air in the tyre when it was flat, even just using his little compressor he had in the car. So just to test the valve purposes, we're going to put some air in it. Okay, very straightforward. So the air was going in, but because of the gaping hole that's on the inner edge, it was just coming straight out. So it wasn't actually a valve fault in the end, which is a standard rubber valve. The tyre, for whatever reason, went flat, and now it's just destroyed beyond repair.
Okay, and there we are for the time being. Unfortunately, the tyre is not salvageable. It's not going to be holding any air anytime soon, purely because it's got a great big hole in the inner wall. The valve was absolutely fine, but we're going to replace that when we replace the tyre. The customer has also confirmed that he would like the other tyre replaced, purely because there's a few cuts in the outer wall, and the tyre itself is cracking and perishing. So he probably doesn't want to be in the same position with the other tyre. So in the next part of the video, we'll be fitting two front tyres, which should be very, very straightforward. So on that note, let's get back straight into it. Okay, welcome back, guys. We are back with the Jaguar from a couple of days ago. I've now got the tyres, and we are going to crack on and do two front tyres. So this is the Jaguar down here. As you remember, I've got a very flat tyre. The inside of the tyre is all completely torn up. So we're going to get straight into it. We're doing both front tyres. I'm probably going to skip the part where I actually take the wheels off, because I'm sure you've seen that before. We don't need to see that again. So the next clip will probably be straight into the back of the van. So let's get straight into it.
Okay, so this is the offending tyre. As you can see, it was starting to crack and perish in the primary grooves as well. It was cracking all the way around here. There we go, as you can see. Whether it's a result of being run on flat, I'm not sure, but I would have thought that it was doing it previously. As you can probably see as well, there is some premature wearing or scrubbing on the outer edge, so this could be a tracking issue. But if you look at that, there we go, classic rubber mulch, which is where it's been driven on, underinflated, and then just started tearing up the inside of the wall. Now you can't see it because it's not really under a load at the moment, but I did find last time there was a great big hole torn in the outer wall, so you could put as much air in as possible, but it would never hold. So that's why we're changing it out. So as always, with standard valves, which this one is just a normal rubber valve, there is not a TPMS system on this vehicle. It's just got a normal rubber valve. So as standard and a part of the service, we're going to change this out for a new valve. And it's as easy as that. One new valve in, and then of course time to clean up the edges, ready for the new tyre. For good practice, remove the old weights, because actually it'll make it easier when it comes to balancing. I think that was just the one set of weights. Yeah, that's fine. And another note, I don't know if you can see there, right there. So I'll tell you, let's turn this little light on. There we go, you might be able to see it now. It says inside. Now this is tyre wall instructions. Effectively, this is the side that's designed to be on the inside of the alloy, which in this case, this is the inside of the alloy. Okay, nice. So popped on, so time to balance it up. I know that sound. There we are, 0 across the board. So that tyre is all done and balanced up, so we can now get it back on the car. Okay, so this is the tyre on the near side front, so the passenger front. Now we're replacing this because one, it's always good to replace tyres in pairs. Now, although there is tread left on there, let's see how much there is. I've got this nice little gauge, new gauge from Snap-on. We literally just find one of the tread depth gauges, or wear indicators. Now that one is just over 3.5mm, but it looks like it's wearing more across the inner edge on this one, so we're going to measure that one in as well. Okay, you probably just see that. That's zoom in there. Now if you can't see that, that's just under 3.5, so the tread isn't bad. It wouldn't fail in MOT, it probably wouldn't even get advised. However, you can probably see again on the inner edge here, which I suspect is part of the tracking issue. It is prematurely wearing, but more importantly, one of the other reasons why we're replacing it, we've got chunks out on the outer wall. So that's the That's the prematurely wearing inner edge. So that is probably going to wear through and start showing the metal cord fairly soon, before actually the tread gets to the legal limit. But you can probably see it right in the outer grooves there. The tyre is starting to break down and there is some cracking and perishing going on, which probably would be an MOT advisory along with the wearing on the inner edge. This tyre overall would pass an MOT just with a few advisories, but again, belts and braces for the type of vehicle it is, we're going to replace this one as well. So we're replacing the front axle in pairs. Okay, there we are guys, all done for the evening. That is a little insight how to fit some big 20-inch tyres onto a Jaguar XF. Now this vehicle doesn't have a TPMS system, you just effectively put the tyre pressures into the manufacturer's specification and off you go. So on that note, I am now heading back because I'm quite wet, it's quite muggy out. So on that note, if you've liked what you watched or perhaps learned a little something, you know the drill by now. Hit the like button and more importantly, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out with the other videos coming down the line. Thank you so much for watching guys. I am Adam from Green Auto Services. Thanks again and we'll see you guys in the next video.